Hey, have we figured out a Surfshark ad yet?
Oh, I just thought we'd go meta.
Meta?
Yeah. Like, you come in here, you sit down, and you ask, hey, have we got a script for that Surfshark ad? And I'd be all like, Surfshark? What's Surfshark? And you'd go, Surfshark is a virtual private network that masks your IP address by routing it to different locations all over the world. Or something like that.
Okay. Wait, are we doing the ad right now?
Yeah. And see, you've acknowledged it, which is another level of meta.
Okay, but like right now it sounds like meta is just an excuse for lazy writing.
And yet, people love it because they crave authenticity. The more upfront we are that it's all an ad, the better. So when I go, Surfshark protects your data from malicious actors who want to track you and your digital footprint. And it also comes with an antivirus. They know we're just trying to get that bag.
Okay, but that's not authenticity. Recognizing that something's hackneyed doesn't make it less hackneyed. It probably makes it more.
But now you've recognized that, which is another level of acknowledgement and another level of honesty. And people want to see that. Just like they want to see shows on services like Disney Plus and Netflix in other countries, but can't because of geo-blocking. But Surfshark gets around geo-blocking, putting you virtually where the action is.
God damn it, stop doing the fucking ad! This is the most navel-gazing, shameless, basic bullshit. It's not even irony poison, it's just smug and shallow.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? Maybe I don't want to spend all my time and creativity writing ad copy to go on videos made to make money, to fund the videos that we want to make that don't make money. When we're not too exhausted from shilling ourselves to every online service willing to throw us a buck to read their promo codes.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it. This isn't what we set out to do. It's not what we're trying to achieve. I get that, but this is how we make money.
I know, man. Okay, I know. I'm just sick and tired of looking at the camera and saying, go to surfshark.deals/4starbento and enter the code 4starbento at checkout to get 4 extra months. Or some shit like that.
You fucking serious?
What? All I'm saying is go to surfshark.deals/4starbento and enter the code 4starbento at checkout to get 4 extra months.
Scott!
Protect your private browsing history with Surfshark.
They're not gonna approve this!
They will if they're not pussies.
Also, is Piccolo actually dead? I realized that he got blasted by Baby way early on, and we just haven't seen shit from him since.
No, we haven't.
Like, is he just still sleeping in that crater?
I guess we'll find out.
I don't think we will.
Oh, we will.
Ow.
Step into the Grand Tour of Dragon Ball GTFS.
FS. Baby's dead.
Hallelujah.
Yep. These episodes were not great.
They were not good.
Okay, yeah, that's another way to put it.
Okay, so.
We start off, Goku had lost all of his power, but he still hadn't reverted to not being Super Saiyan 4 yet, so Baby just...
Which, by the way, it's very funny. He is basically, like, out of power, and he is still Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, like his body's still able to maintain the form. I guess he's just running on adrenaline. I don't know, but Baby like slaps us like, aha, you were bluffing. I'm gonna throw fireballs at you now.
Yeah, like fucking Bowser.
That's Baby.
Yeah, that is Baby.
And then...
Also, wow, how did Super Saiyan 4 Goku burn through his power that quickly? It feels like it was really quickly. I feel like he barely did.
like 2 episodes.
2 very poorly paced episodes where he barely actually did anything.
1.5 poorly paced episodes. It was all right for half an episode. I guess the ultimate plan is, no. Pan jumps in and says like, stop it! Don't do that to my grandpa.
And she has this actually really cool moment where she's like standing up against Baby and using
and
like
she's
this
crying,
glass.
so you know she's at full power.
Oh yeah, because girls get more powerful when they cry.
Mm-hmm. So she's throwing energy blasts at him, and he's eating them. But then he's done doing that.
Yeah.
And is about to kill her, but then Trunks stops him.
Yep. Are those long shorts or short pants? I can't tell.
They're Trunks.
Oh, shut the f up.
No. they basically pull a Battle of Gods or an End of Broly where it's like, hey, we all gotta group together and give Goku our energy so he can get back in the fight.
Yep.
But refreshingly, Baby's like, no, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna fire another super Gallic gun at you.
Well, no, first they used the Taioken, which
True. They do blind him.
Yeah, they use the solar flare, which, yeah, okay, that's
Bringing
what
that
you
back.
do. But apparently it does nothing because he just gets back up and starts attacking him again, which honestly makes sense. At this point, it would be really weird if you could not sense power levels and use that as a way to fight.
Which they selectively can't at a lot of points.
Yeah, I know.
But it's also their stupid ass fault for using the solar flare and then not moving. They stayed in the same position. It's just like, okay, now power me up. Oh, they're still there.
Yep.
Idiots.
唐斯，徐正大，
They even tease it.
Yeah, no, it hurts so much.
勝てね。
You can't win maybe, but still stand a better chance. Then he uses the super Gallic gun again, and oh no, here it comes. He's firing another super Gallic gun, that thing that mildly inconvenienced a city.
And it basically makes a crater,
The smallest crater we've ever seen in Dragon Ball.
No, it's probably about the size of the crater that Piccolo Jr. left during that tournament.
I doubt it. I don't, like, it might be the size of the crater that Tien made with his first tri-beam. Maybe. But it's anemic.
Also, during this entire thing, the Supreme Kai is weirdly useless.
Just chilling.
Weirdly does nothing. He does nothing. At multiple moments, he could do something.
He does nothing so much that he ends up just off back to the Kai planet.
We skipped a huge thing, by the way.
Did we?
Yeah.
What thing?
Because he wasn't able to use that Gallic gun until after Oob.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oob shows up in his guts and starts
Which, okay, by the way.
inflating him. Like, good. That's clever.
Yes, A+.
It amounts to next to nothing, but
Well, no. It does amount to something because if he
It
wasn't able
stalls
to
him.
do, yeah,
It stalls him.
If he didn't use that to stall Baby, they wouldn't have been able to give their power to Goku.
True.
It's in terms of narrative and functional use of a character. Congratulations, GT. You actually did a good by having Oob get absorbed, but then undo it because it's a technique that comes
he can
from
reverse.
him that he then uses to make sure that they can power up Goku. A+.
in other words, learn how to chew your food. Yeah, hurry the up, guys.
Give me your goddamn keys.
I'm not a Super Saiyan, I'm a help too.
Also, yeah, this, like, if she had gone Super Saiyan, this would be a great time to be like, to use that narratively. But no, ladies aren't allowed to go Super Saiyan.
I'm wondering if the writers were like, oh, she could go Super Saiyan here, but then it wouldn't amount to anything, and not that stopped them in the past.
But it would have amounted, because, like, now she'd be able to give him more power. Like, oh, we don't have enough with just the three of us, and then Pan could use her Super Saiyan and do it, and whatever.
But I'm wondering if they're thinking like, oh, if she could go Super Saiyan later and it would be like more poignant, she'd actually be able to solve an issue, but then they never do it anyway.
Yeah, it's possible. But after that, after he fucking crushes him down and spits him out, that's when he uses his baby bitch Gallic gun.
His super Gallic gun.
That does basically nothing.
Nothing. It's pathetic.
The rest of them just get up.
Yeah, he fires it off. It creates like a small ass crater, and it covers Goten, Trunks, and Gohan with a bit of sand, and Goku flew away with Pan.
Yeah.
And they just kind of get back up. It's like, oh man, thank God that's over, and Dad's at full power again. Man.
Oh my God, they had given him all of their power, and that's how much damage that. What the?
Did nothing.
It did nothing.
Power scaling means nothing.
GT, power scaling? What's that? Nothing at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The super Gallic gun healed Goku. And it did negative damage.
Honestly, it might have, as we find out later.
Because, like, Baby being frustrated at the fact that Goku's back to full strength, he's getting slapped around again. It's like, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna hit you with my Dark Ball.
Before we get to that, the climactic battle, which sucks, by the way. The climactic battle sucks anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. But the climactic episode, the final battle between Goku and Baby, is animated by one of the worst animation studios working on GT. Oh my god. Oh no, is this a Last House episode? Are you kidding me? The finale of this is a Left House episode? Are you serious?
I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's why the animation looks so tilted.
Yeah, because they use different animation studios, and I'm 90% sure that this one's Left House. We go from an episode that looks absolutely gorgeous to this big fight about to happen to some of the worst looking art in GT.
It's so noticeable that even I'm pretty blind to a lot of bad animation stuff. Even I noticed.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's very bad. Why are the two biggest episodes in this part of the arc given to the worst studio on GT? What is happening? What was the
I don't want to
production
degrade
schedule?
anybody's hard work,
No,
but it's not good. Like, they did not prioritize who should be working on what.
Like, look, I can absolutely say that that fight scene during Black Panther looks like a PS3 cutscene. We all know why. It's not the animator's fault. But I can say that this studio is known for putting out lackluster work, and it looks very bad. It looks bad. I try not to get down too much on the art and animation of Dragon Ball. But God, Jesus, why? Kill me. Just end me.
There are so many shots where characters look off model. Like Goku's chin at some point just looks like a pyramid, like coming down off of a egg.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that entire that fight, the fight that happens afterwards,
With the blast, 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 blast,
yeah,
blast, blast.
it's a bunch of bullshit.
And that's the most interesting shot in the fight, where they're running down a canyon, I guess, blasting at each other.
Yeah, and then Baby gets frustrated by the fact that that Vegeta's technique does nothing, and so he decides to use the Revenge Death Ball final.
The final one. That means it's the big one.
Yeah, and so he throws it at Goku, and Goku
just kind of stands there, I guess.
Well, I guess he's like, he doesn't even say, if I dodge this, the planet will explode.
But he doesn't charge up a Kamehameha. He doesn't attempt to counterattack it. All he does is he eats it.
Why does he keep doing that, by the way? He did that with the Gallic gun a couple episodes ago. What is GT Riders?
We've established that the Gallic gun heals him. So,
no, I meant a couple episodes ago. Remember the one that took him down?
Yeah.
The one that he's like, there's not enough time. You were watching him chart my brother in Dende. What are you doing, GT Riders?
So,
please just don't have Goku stand there while the enemy charges up their attack. What is it? Why?
all that power going straight to his dick.
Right? He's going to use the spirit dong.
悟空デスボールのパワーまで吸い取ったっていうのかベビーおめえにもう勝ち目はねえぞ
How did he do that?
Huh? He eats the ball. And then the ball eats him. But then he eats the ball. Which sucks up that energy right into his dick.
Since when could Goku absorb the ki of other people as it, other than when they're
I think it's a neat idea if they had introduced it previously. Being able to revert the energies into something that he can consume, but they didn't.
They didn't do that. No, that's not something that's ever been established. What the is going on? I'm sorry. This sucks. This is so bad. I can't do this, man. I can't.
I love fan fixing. And the first time we ever see him do the death ball, the extinction death ball, whatever the hell it's called, he's basically doing a reverse spirit bomb where all the people are giving him the energy, right? That's the first time we see him do it.
Like a dark spirit bomb? That sounds like a cool idea.
And I was thinking in my head, man, what if it was a thing where Goku grabbed it and then he's trying to purify the energy within it, then it turns into this half black, half white ball and just firing back and forth like that. I think that would have been neat. But no, Goku just absorbs it.
Goku just fucking absorbs it.
He just eats it, and then Baby's like, Blurg.
Yeah, and then he just beats up on Baby, knocks him down, and like, at this, he uses the 10 times Kamehameha, which, by the way, what the does that mean?
It just means it's 10 times the Kamehameha. 10 Kamehamehas for the price of one.
The Kamehameha is something that grows more powerful the more you charge for it. As far as I know, there is no establishment that a Kamehameha is a certain level of power. I mean, the Kaioken's a different story because the Kaioken, like, literally multiplies the output of power, but what the He's not using the Kaioken. I don't think he is. He never says that.
No.
He just says he's using a 10 times Kaioken. So what the does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Also, am I wrong, or in all the Budokai games, when he fires the 10 times Kamehameha, is it red? I feel like it's red in those games for some reason.
I feel like that's because it's from Gogeta, isn't
Maybe.
it?
Well, that's the, like, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, he knocks him down, and then everybody's like, oh man, but the only way he can truly defeat him is to kill Vegeta. And Trunks is like, it's all right.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, it's fine.
I mean, why wouldn't it?
I get it.
Like, it's not like you have something that brings people back from the dead.
Yeah, whatever. So Goku decides to do the thing that makes sense with the giant monkey and cut off the tail.
Well, blow it off anyway.
Yeah,
it's really
he's got a big burning butthole.
He fires a blast and then he blew up the tail, which makes for a very funny looking shot.
It does.
He's just laying there.
Legitimately just looks like a big burning butthole.
It looks like a big burning butthole.
Big burning butthole. And Baby's like, oh no! And he's like, I can't stay in this body anymore.
Why?
For some reason.
Yeah, as his body shrinks back down to normal size, he can't stay in the body that was in normal size before. And why?
I don't know.
Why?
But then he pops out and he's in, I guess, his final baby form.
Which, honestly, by the way, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
It's just a bulkier version of what Goten fought.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't hate it.
What happened? Did I win?
Oh, what the is that form?
Oh no, that looks so cool. But I'll find a form even further beyond. And you're thinking, and it's like, oh man, yeah, okay, now we can finally see this version of Baby fight Go. No, he just f***s off.
Oh no. Well, I mean, why would he? What?
There's no way he's winning.
Yeah, no. Honestly, him running away makes a lot of fucking sense at this point.
Yeah, it's like, live to fight another day.
Yeah,
he runs up to the ship that Bulma's prepared, slaps her away.
Yeah, move, bitch, get out the way.
I'm taking this to space. And he does. But then Goku's like, wait for it.
Wait for it.
And blasts him into the sun. And that's it. That's the end of Baby.
I like how you had to do the one-handed Kamehameha.
Yeah. Which is gonna be in Sparking Blast. You get to see Gohan with one arm.
Dude, we finally have one arm. Oh my god. Hold on. One arm Gohan in a f***ing Dragon Ball game has. I don't think it's literally ever happened.
I think it's happened. I think it's happened once.
I literally don't think it has. It might have, but it's such a rare occasion.
Sagas.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's probably right because that was an American-made game. The Japanese have a weird thing when it comes to like characters
amputation
with
and stuff.
But like finally, we have one-arm Gohan in a game. That's exciting. That's cool. Can we just talk about that? Because I really don't want to talk about what happens next.
Maybe when it comes out, although by the time this comes out, maybe it will be. I don't know. Yeah, Goku blasts Baby into the sun. Baby's gone. Goodbye, Baby.
That's the end.
That's Baby.
That's the end, by the way. That's the end of the fight.
That's the climax.
Do you like big climactic fights that come down to the last second where the hero pulls out a big win? Well, you. You don't get that here.
Baby's dead now. He's in the sun.
This is the worst fight in Dragon Ball. Okay, no.
There are worse ones in this show that I can think of.
Okay, sorry. The worst fight with a final villain. Of course, Resurrection F might be worse. But at least Resurrection F
has some good stuff in the middle of it, in the movie. Anyway.
Yeah, and it has like Vegeta beating the shit out of Frieza, which is, in both versions, really, really good.
But yeah, this is probably one of the most anticlimactic finishes to a villain.
This sucked.
It was
This is
good.
the end to your villain. This is the, he runs away and then gets blown into the sun. What?
And he's gone. It's over. Speaking of, throughout this entire thing, I was questioning where the hell has Piccolo been this entire time? Has he been dead?
Hold on. We'll get.
You're still having a migraine?
Well, yes, actually, my head does actually literally hurt, but we still have to get the other stuff out of the way before we get.
Well, yeah, no, I get that, but it turns out he is alive.
Yeah,
which
no, he's
you know,
alive.
good for him. He made it. He survived. So the entire next episode is basically just wrap up, where we learn that since Baby used the Black Star Dragon Balls, I guess that doesn't reset the timer. It just continues the timer.
Well, because they never put it back where it was supposed to go.
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, you know,
they never went back to the skull pot.
Yeah, they never went back to the skeleton pot.
Popo's corpse jar.
Yeah, like, because it never made it back to that, then the timer was never reset.
Okay,
Which apparently, and this is interesting, I guess that these Dragon Balls don't have a cooldown period.
Yeah, no, they have 0 refractory period. They are always active, never inert.
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I don't have a problem with that necessarily, because like the cost of using them is the planet possibly blowing up.
Yeah.
So you know what, if that's the trade-off, fine, sure, whatever.
So yeah, apparently like they're informed, oh, by the way, Earth's gonna blow up in 2 weeks. So that's what we got to cover in the final episode, which we'll talk about now.
So the last episode is literally they
just moving everybody to Planet Tuffle.
Vegeta actually has the idea to make a ship where they can load people on and then get them over to Planet Tuffle.
And for everybody else, just use people who can teleport.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Like, I'm okay, cool. I mean, logistically, this is insane. It would never actually work, but it's Dragon Ball, so I'm.
But it's okay because they have Mr. Satan, who literally everybody on Earth will follow to their death.
To their death or otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 5 people that wouldn't listen to him. And Goku gets them anyway.
Well, that one dude who just got drunk, the one dude who's just meditating, like
and
apparently
then
okay with
the
death.
people who got stranded out in the ocean, I guess.
Yeah, and then that one kid who ran off like an idiot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they get everybody to the planet.
And we get some admittedly kind of cute scenes where we see people like collecting animals and even like 2 dinosaurs that walk up to Goku's like, you can't fit on the ship. I got you guys. It's cute.
Again, logistically in real life, none of this would work, but I'm going to just let it go because it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. If this is the cute little thing that they want to do, fine, that's okay.
Yeah, so
what comes next, however, makes me want to scream.
No, it's awful. They load people onto the Ark. They teleport people away. They organize everything. We even get some cameos from Ader, Sinnoh. Tien shows up finally.
Yes.
He exists. He's a real person. And Yamcha's there. He's got a ponytail now. Good for him. I guess he's going through some things. And then all of a sudden they realize as they get to the planet, oh no, the child that was at the farm with the cute puppy, we forgot Kevin. Like literally that moment. So we see this child running around this abandoned hellscape, fall into a crevasse, and he's saved by Piccolo.
Yep.
Piccolo saves him.
And then Goku shows up like looking for the kid, and Piccolo's like, yo, I got you, man. I got this kid.
I got the kid.
And
Here
then
you go. And Goku all of a sudden is out of energy.
Yeah. Hey, apparently, being out of energy does cause him to revert from Super Saiyan 4. And I don't know how out of energy he had to be, because the last time he was really, really out of energy, he could barely move. But here, apparently, he's just fine. But
he's been teleporting a lot of people. Like, he's probably been doing this like he's probably sleepless. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that Goku's fatigued from just teleporting people after people after people, just trying to evacuate Earth. I'll believe that.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just not fine with how they represent being out of power in Super Saiyan 4 apparently leaving.
Yeah.
It's not congruent, but again, this is GT. Congruency, you.
And we've established that he can do the teleportation while he is Super Saiyan 4, while he's in his adult form, but he can't when he's a kid.
Which makes no sense. I'm sorry.
It's whatever.
Especially with what they do here. What?
Well, they get like Piccolo gives him energy and is like, you're Goku. You can do anything. He gives him the you feel great. You can do this speech.
Yeah.
But then as Goku teleports, he lets go. Like Piccolo lets go. It's like, no, I'm not leaving. And he stays on the exploding Earth.
Finally, I can be alone on this f***ing rock.
So here, remember what you said earlier about him being killed?
At which point he contacts Gohan psychically to inform him that the Black Star Dragon Balls were made by the Namekian Guardian that Kami and Piccolo once were and are now again, I guess, but also with Nail. Before they were a throuple, just the couple.
So if he dies, the Black Star Dragon Balls will disappear.
So there won't be any Black Star Dragon Balls anymore. Don't need to worry about it. They won't threaten Earth again. So that's his logic.
Yeah. So he just dies.
He just dies.
And this is supposed to be a big dramatic emotional moment. I've seen
A
people.
big dramatic emotional moment for a character that we've seen twice this show.
I have seen people post that scene saying, oh man, this scene gets me every time. Why?
Who?
Why? Why does this get you every time? I do not understand. Because there are a million different ways they could have handled this situation, but instead Piccolo chooses literally the stupidest option of dying with the planet? Why? No, I'm sorry. I can't get over this.
It's
this
bad.
moment is it's awful.
It could have been earned, but it wasn't.
No, they don't do anything to earn it. Piccolo's not a character in this show. He has one episode where he shows up, basically gets one-shotted by Gohan, then comes back still having the fucking wound, which makes literally no goddamn sense.
He's talking to Gohan, and he's like, by the way, that Kamehameha you hit me with, it was something. He like holds up a bloody hand. Where's the wound in all the previous shots we saw you with? Also, aren't you singularly the one character that can definitively regenerate from that
I know I'm coming off as a ranting loser right now. And you know what? I accept that. Ranting loser right here. I can't take this.
It's not good.
It's not. It's bad.
It could have been earned if Piccolo had been more involved. If he had gone on the adventure with them, maybe.
Oh my God, if he'd been on the adventure, if he'd have been a part of this story and then at the very end made this decision, at least narratively.
At least that's an arc.
Yeah, logically, no, still would have been stupid as hell, but narratively it would have been earned. This is not earned. This is stupid. This is bad. All of this was bad. This is not good. People kept saying like, oh yeah, the early parts are tough, but don't worry, once you get to baby, things will get good. And you know what?
Admittedly, some things did get better, but there are also still glaring flaws.
Glaring flaws?
Glaring flaws.
Does not begin to describe it. This is fundamentally broken. This show sucks. I'm sorry. I was gonna try and wait till the end of the show to really give my opinion, but we are 40 episodes in. This sucks.
Does that mean we can switch to the dub now?
No.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. GT sucks. GT sucks. GTFS. Way to go. It happened. I hope you're happy because frankly, I'm pissed because I wanted to give this show the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to watch it in the Japanese version, not with the dub, not with its music. I wanted to watch the actual show and tell you guys whether or not it was actually good. No, this sucks. The animation sucks. The fights suck. The plot sucks. This finale, everything about it is not good. And And look, if you enjoy it, if you get joy out of GT, that's great. I'm really glad for you. I'm glad that there are things that are working for you. But I don't want to hear from anybody ever again that like I'm not giving it a fair chance at least. I gave it the fairest chance I could. This is not a good show. This got me way angrier than almost anything Super did. The only thing Super ever did that ever got me this pissed, okay, Resurrection F sucked, but I was willing to kind of like forego that because it was a retelling of the movie that also sucked. Fine, whatever, we can move past that. The only thing in Super that ever got me this mad was the end of the Future Trunks arc. That stuff where they just,
the rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yeah, the universe gets destroyed. That's nihilistic as I hate that. That sucks. But nothing else in Super ever got me as mad as everything here has gotten me.
This Piccolo decision was probably like the hardest because like even worse is kind of like the payoff of it because literally he dies and then the next scene they go to Namek, wish Earth back, everybody goes back to Earth, planet Tuffle is gone now I guess, or maybe it's still there,
yeah,
unclear. And the only note we get on Piccolo is Gohan being sad for about 10 frames.
Yep.
Because what happens is they're like on Earth, Goku and Pan are like, yeah, happy. Oh, you can go Super Saiyan 4 now? You should show my friends that. Ha ha ha. Trunks shows up. Hey guys, I rebuilt Giru, yay! And Gohan's standing there, it's like, Mr. Piccolo. And Goku's like, hey son. And Gohan's like, yeah.
This show. I knew it was, here's the thing. I also kind of knew this was gonna happen because I already knew the Piccolo scene. I already knew what happened there. I knew what I was going into, but I was hoping that watching the entire show from beginning to this part, that maybe something would change. Maybe I would see some through line that made this narratively satisfying. But no.
it's really funny to me from where we started out to where we are now in terms of our positions on this show. I still think I have been able to recognize the gems that we have gotten throughout it, the parts that people like, and I know you have too. But I'm able to revel in dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm able to look at this and be like, wow, this is so bad, and appreciate the badness of it. This is me at my X-Men Origins Wolverine level of appreciation. I know it's shit, but I can appreciate shit. It's just like, how bad can this get? Let's go at times for me. And that is where we differ in this.
And the worst, you know what the worst part is? And maybe the best part. Honestly, for you, it's about to get so much better then.
Oh my goodness.
Because we're about to enter the Super 17 arc. And let me say that even GT fans think this is the worst arc.
It'll be very interesting to say the least, but that also entirely depends on that poll that we put up.
Oh yeah,
I guess we put it up around now, but the results of it will be determined next time because inexplicably, and you brought this up earlier.
This is hilarious, by the way.
We have to talk about this because there is a big divide between us. The poll has already been decided between the YouTube members and our patrons.
I'm very excited to see what they're
because that GT movie/TV special that takes place all the way after everything with Grandma Pan and Goku Jr. It was released after the episodes we just watched.
Between episodes 41 and 42. It is...
Okay, so we technically were one episode away from that.
Yeah, we're technically... We have a terrible filler episode.
Yes!
And then we have, the GT special, the one with
Goku and Vegeta Jr.
and like that old witch.
I've never seen it. I have never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Oh, that's neat.
So whether we tackle that next or not will be determined by that poll. But the fact that they released something that is
set after
takes
the show,
place after everything at this point is weird as shit.
Mind-boggling.
I am on the side that we should wait until all the way at the end. We'll see if I'm correct due to the poll.
And I'm of the mind that we should watch it in the way it was intended.
In release order.
In release air or what's it called?
Release order.
Yeah, well, release order, but there's another term for it, not air date order. But yeah, no, I think we should watch it as it was intended, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So tune in next week to see whether we're covering that or jumping straight to Super 17. Next time!
On GTFS.
Rip Piccolo.
F*** you. F*** this. I'm so done.